That guys, we got 6015 on the 165. That's a brand new Excelsior electric bus. And then of course the one I just got off was 3601, a typical Nova LFS hybrid from 2019. But what else can I say about that? Hey, what's up guys? Alex here in the North York borough of Toronto. It is rush hour right now on this Wednesday afternoon. Today being April the 16th, I think, 2025. And it's just after 3:50 p.m. Look, there it goes to York Mill Station, which is where I just came from. And it's making a stop here. God, I love these buses, but the seats are kind of ungodly. But that's pretty much what TTC is going for. Their new order of buses, they're gonna have plastic seats in them, which I don't really agree, but apparently they're there for a reason. That's, people complain about freaking bed bugs on their seat. But we're here at the intersection of Yonge Boulevard and Wilson Avenue. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, this is the Northtown district. But we are just west of Yonge Street, of course, and this street also goes down to Yonge. I'm not sure what the story is behind Yonge Boulevard. I have been along here on the 97 once. It looks very interesting, so I thought I would make a walking video eventually, and here I am right now. And this is a residential street, of course, but as you can see, it is quite busy because it is rush hour, as I said. Maybe it's worth it coming here because, this is a pretty affluent neighborhood too. Lots of modern, well, I wouldn't say modern, but it's probably the families that are have a lot of money. They own these homes here. Kind of reminds me of Forest Hill or Ledbury Park, Lawrence Park. At the end of the video, we will be in Old Toronto, so we're walking southeast on Yonge Boulevard here. Okay, well, there's a modern house. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do because, again, as I always say, I always run out of ideas. But when I saw that Liam was live, he was at Yorkdale, so I thought, okay, let me just take a quick subway ride over there. And actually, as soon as I got into Glencairn, a familiar figure spotted me. I didn't realize it, but it was Mr. Transit Fan again. The last time was several weeks ago. We met by coincidence on the same northbound train heading to Shepherd West. But this time, as soon as we departed Glencairn, he literally spotted me. He says he was going to Yorkdale. Oh, we have our first squirrel of the video. Hey, buddy. Why are you shying away? Meh. These guys like to hide from humans unless you want to grab the attention and... Oh, there he is. And give them some nuts, but unfortunately, that's illegal here. I think it's very pointless, this bylaw. Wow, this guy is huge. Oh, now he's kind of looking in my direction. Oh, now he's gonna go up the tree. There you are. What's up, buddy? Wow. Oh, now he's looking. Oh, he's looking at me here. Oh, I knew he would make that jump. Now he's gonna go up, climb all the way up. Overlooking the traffic here on Yonge Boulevard. There's a hole there. He's probably gonna go into that hole. Anyway, oh, he's probably gonna go up that branch. Anyway, I'm gonna leave him alone. Yeah, so again, it was nice seeing you again, Mr. Transit Fan. I'll probably see you at Doors Open Toronto next month. Hopefully, oh my God, I really want them to what is it? Every year they have at least one TTC site open to the public. So maybe they're gonna do probably some of the Line 5 stations. I really hope that's the case. That's not until next month. And then ran into Liam and Vasily. They were at the Shake Shack, but as soon as walking towards there, like they just spotted me and Mr. Transit fan. So but Vasily had to go home, so it was just and then Mr. Transit fan had to get some lunch. So I had lunch before I left my place, so it was just Liam and I. We kind of walked around for a bit. We had to go to the Apple store. He booked like a little, I don't know, it was a quick appointment. I don't know, because he spoke with like an Apple associate in the store, and then he was on, and then he called like Apple support and stuff. Something to do with the Apple ID and stuff. But I was with him, and I decided to stay with him until his friend, the pickle Mikey, shows up, and which he did. So I did see him for like 2 minutes, and then there's a 97B. 7098. I know Henry is a huge fan of this route because he does not like taking the subway this hour. But the 97, of course, it's very infrequent because, you got the subway here. But must remember, many of the stations on line 1, at least this part of line 1, are so far apart. So it's especially like, how are old people going to get through? Especially like they don't want to walk far. So the 97 is important for them. Just unfortunately, though, the frequency is atrocious, and especially at York Mill Station when they do their layovers. Because last time I took that, we were just laying over for like over 15 minutes. I was not impressed. I just left. So I'm not taking that route again. But anyway, election day is in less than 2 weeks. I think. What? Are we in Eglinton? No. This can't be. I don't know if we're in Eglinton Lawrence still, or because this. I mean, she is the candidate for my riding as well. So I gotta check and see. But they have Vince Gasparo and Karen Stintz. I remember Karen Stintz when I was a kid. She was the chair of the TTC. And now she's looking to be a conservative MP of this riding. Again, I'm pretty sure this is still the riding of Eglinton Lawrence, and it's huge as well. But anyway, we're just gonna leave it at that. Man, I saw a very crazy video from the Ken Continuum in his apartment. SWAT came by, the Toronto Police Emergency Task Force. They're all in their tactical gear, and that was because Ken said that the tenant below him was being very disruptive, and I'm not sure what he had, but yeah, the SWAT came into his apartment, and they actually used the 8th floor window because, Ken lives on the 8th floor. So that was pretty crazy to see, actually. But also scary, too, because when you see a SWAT team or police officers in like tactical gear, there's some serious shit going on. But still, though, whether it's an intense situation or not, it's always very interesting seeing those guys in action. So it's kind of a rarity. Oh, from Pennsylvania. I'm going to Yorkdale for a bit, then I got coffee. Went to Wilson Station and took the 996. And then I only thought about making this video while I was on the 996. It was on 3721, so one of the older new Flyer electric buses. And I saw one of their new LCD information screens for the first time. They didn't really seem to be showing up elsewhere, but it still looks ass, bro. They still can't provide the accurate information, real-time information for customers and riders. It's so Oh man, it's so horrible. I wish the TTC would think about overhauling all their screens, especially when lines 5 and 6 open up. But that's going to be important. So unfortunately, their logic, they really don't have good logic when it comes to like designing their wayfinding systems, especially on the subway and LRT stations. Like instead of saying southbound or northbound, they just replace them with friggin' destinations. And it's unfortunately, that's the state of it. That like that's how they want to do it. It friggin' sucks. It confuses people a lot. Like, where's Finch? Where's Vaughan? Or Kipling, Kennedy, Mount Dennis, wherever. Like, come on. The freaking wayfinding is really gonna be better around the TTC network. And same thing when it comes to their information screen on the buses. I spoke about this before. Like, they should learn from what the MTA in New York City have, because I rode a few buses in New York City, and their screens are way better than what we have. They display like the estimated time of arrival, the connecting routes, and all the other information the TTC doesn't even want to put in. And the current LCD screens they have now, way worse than the new ones, but both of them are still terrible. They suck ass, of course. So what the hell are they gonna do? They can't even learn to provide proper information. And they should really, really think about overhauling all of their LCD screens before the LRT lines open up this summer. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. Other than that, not a bad day outside. When I left my place, it was windy. Like right now, it's 6 degrees Celsius. Feels like 2, but earlier it was pretty chilly and windy, of course. Okay, I'm gonna cross to the other side here because I'm walking behind this guy. So and judging by the lamppost, we are now in Old Toronto. This is the Bedford Park neighborhood. Again, really nice homes along here. But this street goes down to Yonge itself, and we got another squirrel up here. I don't know if you guys can see him, but there he is. For all the Leafs fans out there, how about the friggin' Battle of Ontario returning to the playoffs for the first time since 2004? And I've actually called that. I knew there would be a Battle of Ontario series ever since January. It was really looking like it. We got our dream. Even though the NHL playoff format fucking sucks, we got lucky this year. And it looks like the first round matchups in the NHL, even though other than the Oilers and Kings, those matchups actually seem pretty good. Very decent for once. I really wish I went back to the 1v8 format like the NBA has, but I'll take it. But this is something I'm really excited for. As I said before, the Maple Leafs are looking different this year, and I think they have a great chance of going deep, especially under head coach Craig Berube and then goaltender Anthony Stolarz. Game 1 is going to be on Sunday, but the rest of the schedule hasn't been revealed yet, so I'm really waiting for that, and then we're going to try and head downtown for some of the games and enjoy on the action like I did last year when we went to that outdoor patio. And I want to try to go to I want to try to go to the tailgate as well at Maple Leaf Square in Scotiabank Arena. But it's gonna be a fun series, at least in 7. That's what I think. Unfortunately, though, they've had their many disappointments in the playoffs. There's those first round exits. Yes, they won a series 2 years ago, but that's not saying much. I think they're going to be way better this year, especially, we're playing against a rival from Ottawa, right? It's the Ottawa Senators we're talking about. They made the playoffs for the first time since 2017. And I think a Battle of Ontario is what us Leafs Nation, like us Leafs fans, really wanted to see instead of playing like Florida or Tampa Bay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Sunday night, it all begins here at home. Tomorrow's supposed to be nicer. Hopefully nice and sunny. I have a doctor's appointment, and I'm going to try and meet up with Alicia I don't know if we'll make a video together. I don't know. And Friday, even though it's a holiday, we're gonna be going out, hanging out with some friends. The same YouTube people you always see, you know, Japan, Henry, Liam. I think Yaya may come as well. And then they're gonna go bowling at Yonge and Dundas. I forgot the name of that bowling alley, but there is one there, so it's gonna be fun. Again, happy Passover and Easter to those that celebrate as we're approaching Yonge Street itself. Yeah, thank God the wind has stopped, because I couldn't survive one bit as I was walking to the subway station from my place. And when I stepped out of Yorkdale with Liam for a few minutes, it seems like the wind has cooled off. I wonder what the weather's going to be like for the Easter long weekend. This has been... of course, this asshole here, of course, is a freaking taxi driver. Wouldn't move up. Look at all this. Look at all the freaking space there. Oh my God. See? Taxi drivers don't know how to freaking drive. It's just unbelievable. So I don't blame the guy behind for... Yeah, listen, look, he's not even going. What an asshole. As we now made it to Yonge Street. I could continue walking down to Lawrence subway station. It might be a 10-minute walk, but I could also wait for the 97. I can take it to Davisville, and I could hop on the 14. I'm not sure which one's better though. Look at this, guys. We have an old map. This is very old, as you can see, guys. Unfortunately, it doesn't display the year. Looks like something out of like 2008 or 09. But this is when, or hold on a second. Look at this. This is pre-2002. Right, because it doesn't have line 4 there. Holy shit. What an interesting discovery. So this map must have been from like very late 99 or early 2000 or 2001. Obviously before line 4 even existed, because look at all the routes. Look, the 10, the 139. So this is obviously a very, very old map. Oh shit, look here. 1996. How come? Oh my God. This is this is so interesting, man. Like, this is like 20-year-old map timetable here. I wonder why they haven't gone around to updating it, because look how freaking old this is. Right, this is before line 4. Oh man, that's freaking crazy. That's very old timetable from 1996. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. See if I can wait for the 97, even though I don't like it. But give me oh, look at this. I've never seen those before. Look at all the statues. Probably replacing that. Probably depicting that that photograph from up Rockefeller Center from the 1930s. But obviously not high enough. But I don't know how I haven't noticed it yet. It's crazy. So guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I'm not sure what else I'll do. Maybe I'll go home. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I'll see you guys on the next one, and elbows up. Take care. Adios. Sayonara. Peace out. And keep your stick in the eyes. Bye-bye.